Greetings, everybody. Welcome to this special pop-up edition of The Closing Table. My name is Agnes Nkhata Blackwood, also known as the Property Queen of DFW. And today I have something exciting to share with you. I recently became an agent partner with a platform called Divvy Homes. Some of you may or may not know about Divvy Homes. Divvy Homes has been just blazing up the real estate market all over the United States, offering an alternative for home buyers. And now they are officially in DFW, Dallas, Texas. So let's get right into it. The title of the video is Rent to Own, an overview of Divvy Homes. So first of all, what is Divvy Homes? This is their motto, and I'm reading straight from their website. They say, making homeownership accessible to everyone. Divvy Homes is a new take on the rent-to-own model, which offers people a safe alternative from financing so they can get into their dream home today, even if they don't qualify for a mortgage or have money saved up for a down payment. So yes, this is a great alternative. Let's say you have been through the qualifying process recently with a conventional loan or FHA loan or any other type of loan, and you've been denied for whatever reason. Maybe your credit is low or other reasons, debt to income ratio. This might be another option for you so that you can go ahead and accomplish your move-in date and still be able to build equity at the same time, and also be mortgage free for at least 3 years. So this is how it works. First of all, you do have to qualify still. With Divvy Homes, the minimum FICO score is 550. So 550 is a low credit score, right? But Divvy Homes will still accept you with a 550 credit score. Now, obviously, if you have a higher credit score, you're going to get a better deal. Also, the minimum annual income, and that is combined with your whole family, is going to be $40,000. All right. So Divvy Homes will qualify you with $40,000 income annually, and that can be with husband and wife, brother and sister, whoever's in the household, a combined income of $40K only. Also, you have to be currently employed or have a steady income source. So for those of you with unconventional jobs, like myself, DJ, event planner, all my entrepreneurs, you can still qualify for this rent-to-own program as long as you can show a steady income of at least 6 months. Another qualification is a maximum monthly debt-to-income ratio of 50%, including a potential Divvy Homes payment. Also, no evictions for the previous year. And lastly, no bankruptcies in the past year. They also said on the webinar I attended recently that they do take things by a case-to-case basis as well. And they understand that due to COVID, a lot of things have taken place. So I don't want this to discourage you from trying. The cool thing about the pre-qualification process of Divvy Homes is they do a soft pull on your credit, so it will not actually affect your credit. It's a soft pull. So that initial qualifying process is really stress-free. If you want to go ahead and try it out and get pre-qualified for the rent-to-own program, you can go to my link, which is right here. And that is Divvy Homes / Property Queen DFW. It will be on all of my social media platforms. Let's keep it going. So this is how it works. First of all, after you get pre-approved, okay, which takes about 20 minutes online and no effect on your credit, the customer then chooses their dream home. So you will get with me as usual, and we will start shopping for your dream home after we've been given that initial budget of what you can afford monthly. And let me backtrack just a little bit. So yes, so the customer will choose any home in the market and Divvy buys it on their behalf. So this means you can search on the Divvy website just like you search on Zillow, just like you search on my website, Agnes Nkhata at KW Realty. And you will then let me know. I'll be notified about the homes that you're looking at. Okay. And then when we're ready to make an offer, Divvy will actually make a full cash offer. So full cash offers are always more appealing to sellers than a loan, always. And I will be in constant contact with Divvy to let them know where we need to come in at. Okay, so this is just like working with a live realtor, but we have Divvy helping us out to be able to do the rent to own process. All right, so Divvy helps buy it on your behalf, making a cash offer, and with just 2% due up front and a monthly payment that covers rent and home savings. So Divvy takes care of the negotiating, the home inspection, closing fees, and most of all, the paperwork. The customer makes it on their own. So the customer enjoys the benefits of home ownership from day one. They will be building equity in the home, and the home is theirs. They can feel free to paint the walls and hang things up. So just because you're renting to own, you've bought the house. You are in an agreement with Divvy. And by the way, that is a 3-year rental agreement, and we will get on to what happens after those 3 years. After those 3 years, you will be responsible to buy the house back. But the cool thing about this program is you're actually going to be saving money to buy the house back, whether that's through a loan or through your savings, okay? Because understand that you're not getting a loan, okay? Divvy is buying the home, and then you are going to be renting the home toward ownership. So that means at the end of the 3 years, if you decide you still want to stay in this home, you love it, this is your forever home, you want to keep it, you can actually apply at that time for another loan. By that time, your credit should be good to go and your finances should be in a better place to where you're credit worthy, and you can actually apply for a FHA loan at that time. And you will have money saved toward buying that house back. And this is how you'll be able to save money to buy your home. So you can build toward your mortgage. So each month, you will be able to make one monthly payment, okay, your rent. So you have two parts to your rent. 75% goes toward your rent to Divvy every month. Then 25% goes into a home savings account. And that goes directly toward your future down payment. So after those 3 years is done, after your 3-year agreement with Divvy is done, the money that you have saved will go toward your down payment for the continuation of owning that home. So let's give a quick real life example, okay? All right. So for example, if you're looking for the average rent for a $250,000 home, a 3-bedroom home in Dallas, Texas, you'll find that most of the homes will go for rent for about $2,500 per month. Now, I know people who are renting beautiful apartments for $2,500 a month, but they're definitely not going to own that apartment, and they're definitely not going to end up with any savings at the end. Now, with Divvy, you'll be paying about $2,500 in rent, plus $300 goes to your home savings every month. So that's a total of $2,800, all right? So if you have $2,800 in rent, that means $2,500 goes toward your actual rent, and $300 goes into your savings account. So we're going to do some simple math. If you have $300 over the year times 12, that's $3,600 for the year that you've saved. After 3 years, because you know this deal is for 3 years with Divvy, rent to own, then you would have saved $10,800. All right. So that $10,800 that you have in your savings, which is mandatory, by the way, with Divvy, they want you to build this. They want you to build the savings while you're renting to own with them. You have that $10,800 in savings. You can put that toward paying off your home. It's pretty sweet, guys. Once again, if you're interested in getting pre-qualified to do this rent to own program, It takes about 15 to 20 minutes online, and here's my link below. You're going to go through it, and you're going to get pre-approved for a certain amount of rent for the month, okay? After that, we literally start shopping. We start shopping online to see the homes that you love, okay? And then we actually can set up some showings. This is just like as if I was your realtor, okay? Well, I am going to be your realtor, but I just want you to understand that even though it's rent to own and it's, with this third party online, we're still going to do this the same way as I am your realtor at your service. So we're going to set up the home showings, and then it will be time to make an offer. All right. I wanted to give you another example, okay? So, for example, if you get approved for rent for $2,000 a month, all right? With Divvy, you're going to pay $1,500 in rent, okay? Because they take 75% for rent. And then you're going to pay $500 in savings because they take 25% for your home savings, all right? So that means in 1 year, with a $2,000 rent, you would have saved $6,000. That means you have $6,000 in your savings account, which is automatically being taken from your rent toward your savings. I really like this feature about Divvy Homes because it actually forces you to save by just paying your rent. And after 3 years, you would have saved $18,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. I want to open up the floor right now because we are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube for anybody that has any questions. I'm going to check my Facebook here to see if we have any questions. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Thank you. Lily, LYK, says great information. It really is. For me, I just want to give people more options. You might have a move out date 2 months from now, and we go for the regular loan process with our wonderful mortgage brokers, which I will still be working with and giving that option to those who qualify. And for some reason you don't get approved. Let's say your credit score is below 600. And that is the thing that's keeping you from moving into your home in 2 months. And realistically, you can't fix your credit in 2 months to get it where it needs to be, but you still want to move. And you've actually even found some homes that you would love to move into. So this will be an option for you, rent to own through Divvy. And I'll be glad to help you. Let's look at a little bit more detail about the requirements once again. For those of you who are just tuning in, minimum FICO score of 550, minimum income of 400,000 K combined with the whole family, employed at least 6 months, that includes self-employed. You have to have proof of at least $2,000 in the bank. They do want to know that you at least have $2,000 in the bank to go towards your down payment. No bankruptcies or evictions in the past 12 months, and a DTI, which stands for debt to income of up to 50%. Now, let's talk about credit scores. Even though it's great that they accept 550 credit score, don't let that be your goal, okay? The goal is still great credit. The goal is still great credit. And I have some wonderful people who are tuned in: Demetria Ross, Ross Financial Solutions. We have Gold Financial Solutions, who can help you to get your credit score up. So this is some of the requirements with Divvy rent-to-own program as far as your pricing options, getting the best deal and the lowest payments monthly. So let's start with the lower end. If your credit score, FICO, is 600 or less, below 600, you are going to pay 2% down. That's how much will be calculated, right, toward your rent. All right, 2% down. And you can build up to 10% of your down payment. If your FICO score is above 600, you will still have a 2% down and build to 5% down payment. If your FICO score is 650 and up, which is still goals, then you will have 1% down and build up to 5% toward your down payment. And let's talk a little bit about the home requirements. So home requirements, the price must be between $60,000, and they recently raised it to, I believe it was $450,000. And it does vary depending on what city and state you are in. And I will make sure to confirm what the Dallas rate is. So remember that right now, the average price of a home in DFW is about $280,000. Okay. Also, the HVAC system of the home has to be less than 18 years old. So they're looking out for you too. They want to make sure that, whichever home you're getting into is at least in decent shape. And right now we're going over the home requirements. The roof must be in good condition, always. And whether you're dealing with Divvy or not, these are things that we look at and that we definitely want to take in consideration. More of the home requirements: no foundation issues, mold, or termites. Must be rental code compliant. Cannot be a mobile home or modular home. And also must be fee simple. So these are the home requirements for Divvy. So that means every single home on the market is not going to qualify for this rent-to-own program. So we're going to take it step by step. First, you get pre-qualified, which takes 20 minutes online with my link below. Second, we go home shopping. And we're going to be able to see on the website if the home meets the requirements that Divvy has to be able to go through this process. All right. So here is more about the Divvy process. You, the customer, the future homeowner, claim it. You're going to go to Divvy's website using my link. In 5 minutes, you are going to see if you are eligible for Divvy. There are no fees to this. And again, it's a soft pull on your credit to get pre-qualified. All right. So then the customer is going to get underwritten and approved for an actual budget. So you're going to get a monthly budget for your home shopping, which will be reflected in my agent portal. So once you go to my link and you get pre-qualified, I'm going to get a notification saying, hey, Lily, we're going to use Lily. Lily got approved for $2,500 a month. And then we're going to search on the website, and it's going to give us a calculator automatically to see which homes are going to qualify under your rental budget. And I want to remind you again, when you're paying rent through this program, 75% is your rent and 25% goes to your home savings account. So if you're saving $500 a month with this account, you're going to save $6,000 a year, and you're also going to have $18,000 by the time your 3-year lease is up. All right. We have some questions here on Facebook. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you, Edmund Blackwood, for tuning in. This is great information. It's all about options, people. 2021, accomplish your dreams by any means necessary. Okay, let's see. Demetria Ross says, I may have missed it. Any income requirements? Yes, once again, the income requirement is $40,000 per year, and that is combined household income. So that can be everybody who's living in the house or going to be living in the house. $40,000. Pretty good. Again, Demetria, they don't look at broken lease evictions more than a year old. Yeah, according to the guidelines that I received, it's for no evictions in the previous year. That's all they look at, is the previous year. Oh, thank you, Victor Price. Hey, I'm doing this for y'all. We have to have more options for our people. Thank you for tuning in. More comments from Facebook Live. What is the better option for someone with an average credit score? Rent to own or buy? That is a great question, Gigi. Well, the simple answer is, well, first of all, there are more stipulations, okay, as far as getting approved through this program or a traditional mortgage lender than just your credit score. So the best way to find out is definitely to give me a call or a text or email, and I can get more information about you, and then we can see what's the best option for you. We can go the traditional route And if you don't get approved in the traditional route with one of my more wonderful lenders, then we would go for this. Okay. So it's a case-to-case basis. So my consultations are 100% free. Are you able to buy before the 3-year lease is up? Great question, Amber, my realtor sister. Absolutely. You can buy before the 3 years is up. In fact, you'll even get a better deal if you decide to do that. No penalties, only perks. All right. Those are all the questions so far from Facebook. Hi, Kemi. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. So, in closing, I just want to say that this is a great option for people who are not ready for a mortgage, or maybe your credit is not that great. And I love that they say that they're in the business of financial equity. I could definitely see that through the model. And I am really ready to try this out with some of my clients. We're already in the process. I know someone, an agent friend, who is closing 2 homes using Divvy this month with 2 of her clients. I definitely am going to be doing more research, and I encourage you to do your research always. Don't take my word for it. Do your independent research, be smart, and definitely make sure you follow Property Queen DFW. And I'm going to be doing some follow-up information and videos about Divvy homes. My link is right here so that you can go ahead and just sign up. It's risk-free, it's fee-free, and that way I can get your notification that you're actually interested in rent-to-own program, and I can start to help you through the process, okay? So y'all have a very blessed night. My name is Agnes Nkhata Blackwood, also known as Property Queen DFW, and I just want to encourage you to go for your dreams this year by any means necessary. Of course, it has to make sense. So let's take it case-by-case basis. Give me a call, give me a text, DM me, and let me see if this is a good option for you. I'm excited to help you guys, and peace and blessings. Be safe. See como.